All right, that is it for our National Guard Path to Honor. Now it's time to find out who will become our Raleigh champions as we get our championship match started. It's the best of 5, kicking it off with Capture the Flag on Android.
Capture the flag.
Here we go, we're getting this game started right now with I Got Your Pistol. Roy is gonna put some shots at the start of this match across there on the spawns here for Infamous. But immediately we got Pistol going left of the base, and now after winning that first strike battle, he's gonna be able to get positioned top middle while his teammates go for the rockets.
And all 4 down now for Infamous. Instinct getting in the Infamous base. Ogre 2 actually running up and getting spawned on by 2 members, with the rockets in the hands of Roy, who just ended up going down. Infamous doing great base defense, and it looks like they're trying to turn this around right off the beginning.
I Got Your Pistol putting shots on APG, who has those rockets momentarily. Now Pistol going for the double. He does get it, dropping his shields, but he's in great position with all 3 of his teammates alive. Chris, I think we're going to see the first flag here coming from our Infamous squad.
Pistola doing just such a great job. He's still got a rocket left. They're going to be looking to find where the Infamous team's spawning, most likely on the other side. But no, Pistola getting backsmacked with those rockets. And 3 members down now for Instinct.
Infamous Instinct, this is going to be difficult. Right now we got a really good noob on your screen. He does get the return, stopping Instinct's flag run. Ogre 2 playing a little bit of defense here. His flag is out as well. So both teams going for the objective. When we watched this map earlier by Infamous, we always saw a really good noob get in the opponent's base and pull the flag, causing the objective dilemma. I expect him to do that exact same thing here against Instinct. But Chris, Instinct is one of the best teams in the league at defending their base.
Absolutely. If you get in their base and you kind of trap yourself there, Instinct will take advantage of it. You see Lunchbox making a move with the flag all the way to top middle. But 3 down now for Instinct, and they need to be careful because there's 3 up now for Infamous.
Roy sitting back at his base, waiting for his opponents to push in. There it is, and he's gonna pick up the easy beatdown on APG. The double kill there on Ryan Noob. Now with 3 dead here for Infamous, we have Instinct starting to push in to the base. I think they're gonna setting up for the black cap.
Instinct in nice positions around the map. They're kind of just hunting down the Infamous members, and you see Roy is gonna be pushing in onto this flag. Giving Ryan Noob the filthy 5 right there, not missing a shot, and Roy's going to be now taking the flag. Oop, I guess not.
Turned the wrong corner right there. Blaze will take him down, and it looks like we have Blaze now moving from top middle into the Instinct base. He'll be chasing down a kill. Ogre 2 will be cleaned up by Blaze, and now it looks like Blaze taking all kinds of grenade damage, will not be able to go for that flag. But check out a really good noob here. He's got 3 players in front of him. 2 of them were injured. And now he's got an injured I Got Your Pistola after a great grenade from his teammate. One-on-one battle, Pistola is going to force a really good noob to back off with some fantastic DMR shots.
And a smart move I felt by Ryan Noob to back off. You don't want to necessarily get in that one-on-one fight, especially if you have teammates that can help. But just now the rockets popped and Lunchbox picked them up. He's now going to be rocking the jetpack rockets. No, I guess he gets taken down, but Ogre 2 going to be picking the rockets back up for Instinct. And they're poised to try to make a first cap run here.
Definitely hard to follow the action with all players sprinting around this map. The Rockets look like they're being controlled by Infamous with a really good noob holding on to those. Meanwhile, you're watching a really good noob's teammate with Lethal. He's sitting bottom middle, and you gotta love this position on the middle ramp.
Lethal using that little, I guess, incline in the bottom middle to get up the 2nd level fast. And now we see Infamous really pushing in on the base.
Triple
really
kill
good. With a sick triple kill, and that's 3 down now for Instinct. Pistola, the only one alive. And Ryan Noob just hunting down the spawn for Instinct. Oh!
Triple kill followed by the double kill, followed by the flag cap by Blaze. We have Infamous scoring first on Instinct here in our championship match.
And Instinct's coming up huge. Ryan Noob giving Roy, who most consider the best DMR in Halo Reach, the business.
Really good noob. Down low, did not get a health pack, so that will force him to charge in anyway. He's taken down by a quick shot, and Lethal, though, is putting in flag cap number 2. Infamous just 3 flags away from taking the first game against Instinct.
And that kind of looked how Instinct usually does it. A double cap right off the beginning. You saw how Infamous was able to just kind of control the Instinct spawns, and that allowed them to get 2 caps in just under a minute.
So far, Infamous is really the first team of the night to use those rockets effectively and convert flag caps, but now we see the other team on the main stage. Instinct is going to be running a flag. It's in the hands of Ogre 2. Meanwhile, all of his teammates are up to help here, but we got Infamous trying to push up from below.
APG coming up clutch, getting the flag pull, but Lunchbox is going to be able to run this in. I don't think anyone from Infamous is going to be in a position to get the flag yet. And we see is Instinct now just getting their first cap, only going down 2-1.
That's right. After 5 minutes, the score is 2-1. Infamous still holding on to a 1 flag lead. Pistola on your screen. He's taking all kinds of shots across the map from a really good noob. 3 down, make that 4 down for Infamous as Lunchbox cleans up the kill on Ryan, and now the flag will be moving in the hands of Ogre 2 once again.
Ogre 2 taking a smart route with the flag, drops out the middle, and then runs it to the trench side that he knows the Infamous team is not spawning on, and will make it back to his base untouched to tie it up 2-2.
While you were watching, I got your pistol. Ogre 2 playing the objective role, puts in the second flag. It's all tied up, as you said, Chris, and I think Instinct is going for 3 straight caps here. It looks like Roy and Pistola are setting up to make a run.
And this is why Instinct has been so dangerous, especially over the last 3 tournaments, is because of their ability to just consistently run the flag back to back. But right now, Lethal gonna put in a winning, I shouldn't say winning cap, a leading cap here, going up 3-2. And there you see it, Infamous grabbing flags when you can see Instinct least expects it and able to convert on almost every single opportunity.
Yeah, I thought Instinct was set up to run that flag, but no, it turns out that Lethal was gonna run the flag just the opposite direction as Instinct was moving around the map. Right now, though, we have a really good noob with the rockets. APG was running the flag. Both of them are going to be taken down by a single grenade, so that flag will not be going anywhere. And now we have a counter cap opportunity for Ogre 2, who has taken this one over to the green side of the map.
Ogre 2 picking up 3 kills in the Infamous base as soon as he starts running this flag, so he knows he's going to have about 7 or 8 seconds to free running. But a great play by Infamous to throw back out the flag, so Ogre 2 was not able to run it all the way back into his base. And now we see as both flags are out on the map.
Yeah, Blaze got the Instinct flag to top middle. Meanwhile, it looks like the Infamous flag will reset. And now we have a really good noob continuing to move this flag with no shield, red health. He was able to sneak top middle from that incline jump and make his way all the way back into the base, tossing it up to his teammates who are at the flag. Blaze puts it in, and now we have the score 4-2. Infamous just 1 flag away from taking down Instinct in game 1.
We talked about it before, Chris, how Infamous loves to get into the opponent's team base in this game type and consistently run flags, put the pressure on the team, and it looks like that type of pressure, Instinct's not used to dealing with this aggressive style.
Right now, I have been watching Blaze, Chris. He is really just winning his individual battles against this Instinct lineup. He's doing a great job of helping Ryan to focus on the objective as well. APG and Lethal, though, they have really taken on a lead slaying role for this squad.
APG, I've always considered him an exceptional slayer. He's got one of the most amazing shots in the league. And because of that, he's able to just charge around. And I think with the way the team's designed, you've got Ryan consistently running flags, but APG's all up in your face as well. You're going to have to deal with Ryan kind of being sneaky, APG charging you from the front, and because of that, Lethal is able to sneak in and really kind of get in the best positions on the map and get some easy shots on players.
APG going up against Roy. Roy is forced to back down. What's going on with the power weapons here? Does Instinct have a chance of locking down any rockets?
The rockets are going to be popping in about 30 seconds, so the map dynamic will probably shift a little bit before then. You can see Blaze getting in the base, and he's going to be starting to run the flag, but all the 4 members of Instinct are up and alive.
Dude down here for Infamous. Blaze goes down as well, so it's going to be up to APG to pick up at least 1 kill. Otherwise, all of Instinct just has free reign on this map. Roy will be stopped in midair, but his teammate is right there to pick it up. I got your pistol. Will be rallying in the 3rd flag here for Instinct underneath the base. A really good noob sprinting into the flag, gets the touch, now going for the return. He is stopped short. Blaze jumping in the front window, is falling off, was not able to get in. APG charges in, Roy getting the return, and now he can go for the flag cap.
And Infamous was almost able to save that flag, but Lethal does have the rockets actually just to take him down. And Roy is going to be able to put in the 3rd cap for Instinct, making it a 4-3 game. And if I'm Infamous, I got to be a little bit worried now, especially with the way Instinct loves to double cap on people.
APG continues to slay here for Infamous. A really good noob did have the rockets, but it looks like He is now out of those. I don't see him in the hands of anyone here from Instinct. And we have I Got Your Pistola, the South Carolina native, on your screen. He's got Lethal in front of him, and Lethal just caught Pistola sprinting around right there. Unfortunate
timing for Pistola. Lethal coming up at the perfect time. And Pistola knowing that his really only chance was to try to get a lucky stick. He attempted it, didn't pick it up. What we see is Instinct now moving in on the Infamous base, and Infamous is in a pretty bad position here.
Blaze fighting Pistola down low. Pistola will clean that one up. But I do see APG was setting up bottom middle while a really good noob once again is inside the base doing damage, clearing the way as he takes down I Got Your Pistola with another 5-shot. Blaze is running bottom green along the ramps trying to push in. Ogre 2 can feel the pressure coming. He sees Ryan, but he has no idea that Blaze is top middle now firing down on his teammates.
All 4 members of Instinct alive, and Roy is making his way into the Infamous base, and I think Instinct will be setting up for a cap here as they have a few members of Infamous down.
Nice pinch here as Ogre 2 comes on the flank, picking up the double kill. Roy has no shield, but gets the flag back to his base. Instinct waiting to score this as Pistola picks up another kill. The full shield of Pistola will take the flag and put it in, and now we have Instinct going for the final cap here with the flag in the hands of Ogre 2, the greatest player of all time.
Ogre 2 making a smart play, waiting for the cap, and now throwing it out bottom middle. And Infamous really needs to be careful here. They cannot allow Instinct to get a few touches on this flag.
4 minutes left in regulation, but regardless of the time limit, we are in sudden death mode. Basically, the next flag will win. I'm watching as we have Infamous really run around the bottom half of the map while Instinct is trying to secure the top 3, go down, make that 4 down momentarily for Instinct after the double kill from APG. APG now carrying that flag across top yellow. He has protection. Lethal is sitting top middle, shooting players spawning at bottom red. And here we go. Infamous is going to finish game 1 with a 5-4 win. After 1 game, Infamous is the first team on the board in our championship match.
And I think this is the first time that Instinct has ever been down in a series since they first formed. And I remember talking about it. This is a key to beating Instinct, winning game 1, and they can attribute that to a big game from APG going +5.
24-19 was APG in that game. All 4 players, though, doing a great job of focusing on the objective. Infamous, your first team on the scoreboard. We are going to a commercial break. When we come back, we have Team Slayer on Zealot. MLG Championship Sunday. There you see the scoreboard. Infamous 1, Eon Instinct 0. Chris, Infamous coming out hot after the big win over Believe the Hype. They carried that momentum into game 1, but towards the end of that first game, we really saw Instinct start to heat up.
Instinct definitely started to get a little bit on fire. They started to get that teamwork, and that might have come from because they had a bit of a break between their winners bracket finals and these grand finals, but Infamous clutching it out right at the very end.
We'll see if Instinct can shake off the rust as we head into Team Slayer Zealot for game number 2. I love you, Barrett! And we are getting this game started with a member of Infamous. Lethal is on our screen. Chris, tell me what Lethal brings to the squad, especially in Team Slayers.
Lethal is an exceptional, talented Slayer. Most of the time on his previous team, he's going to be the one to grab the sniper rifle. Obviously on this team, there's so many players that are good with it. But Lethal's really kind of like a support Slayer who can take the role and then sometimes can double as an objective player.
We got Lethal right now coming off the respawn with a beatdown. Now it's the score tied 3-3 as he grabs the grenade launcher. Pistola's melee didn't do much damage, but Ogre 2 sniper sure did. So Ogre 2 controlling that sniper momentarily there for Instinct. Lethal getting the respawn here top of the red landing. And this one really just going back and forth. Neither team able to establish map control at the start.
Infamous taking an early lead though. Because of their control of top gold, you see they have a lot of people on the landings, but Instinct going to be making a push towards this red side to get the control back. But a Ryan noob with a nice flank on those players and was able to shut down that charge.
We got Blaze on your monitor right now. He's got the sniper rifle, 4 shots left in it, and that can equal 4 kills if you hit him in the head or just assist your teammate as Ryan Noob cleans up the easy kill. Blaze going for some jump shots. Spotted player spawning bottom of the red. Now he knows they're either going to be coming up the red spiral or they'll be headed towards the grenade launcher.
Good teamwork here by Infamous. They know they're coming up the blue landing. The top middle play is Blaze just popping people, killing over 2 right there with that no scope. Blaze has been playing out of his mind since the beginning of beginning of today.
Blaze is an incredible player. He doesn't get the credit he deserves, as we talked about earlier in the day, and he really is the formal for this Infamous squad. He's definitely the guy who is going to get the highlight reel plays. He's been playing incredible every time he touches the power weapons, but more importantly, he is there when it's time to do the objective. Right now, you got him coming up behind Lunchbox. He has that grenade launcher, slow to the reload, but he hits it for the double kill, getting his team fired up. Blaze already with 7 kills. A really good noob has 5, and now he has the sniper rifle.
And I don't think we're going to have the problem of Blaze not being underrated or being underrated anymore, Chris. As you can see, that double kill with the grenade launcher, absolutely sick. And really, Ryan Noob, man, this Infamous team, their individual talent is really just shining through right now.
Coming into this tournament, Infamous didn't even have a jersey. They were a brand new team, didn't get jerseys for this event, coming in with the 13th seed. I expect to see them wearing jerseys after this event for sure. They better not be breaking up anytime soon, regardless if they win or lose against Instinct. I think this is a squad of the future.
Amazingly, they have the 13th seed right now for our tournament, but that was because they just didn't hold a seed previously, and based on those rules, I'm sure they're going to be pretty high, especially at the end of this one. And the teamwork that they're showing right now, I think this is a teamwork that we're going to be seeing from tournament and tournament to come. This is not a one-time fluke type of deal.
The practice they've been putting in before this event definitely paying off, as they are leading against the #1 team in the world, 32-28, and the second game in our first best-of-5 series. Remember, if Instinct wins this one, they will win the event, but Infamous already has a loss so far in this tournament, so Instinct will have to be beaten twice to lose. You are watching I Got Your Pistol, finally being taken down top middle. A really good noob is going to be lifting up to the top red landing. Meanwhile, Blaze is there as well, and it looks like these guys are trying to set up top gold, as Instinct is really fighting from the bottom for most of this match.
Instinct not really getting in the right positions. We haven't seen them able to control top gold this entire game. They're really just kind of fighting individually. We're not really seeing the Instinct teamwork that we're used to, but we also have to credit our Infamous for being able to kind of stagger them around the map and come from behind. And Roy with a pretty sick grenade launcher right there, showing off his skills, actually.
Perfect bank shot there by Roy. Couldn't even see his opponent. He was midair, but Roy hits the ground, explodes it perfectly, taking him down. Roy will lose that grenade launcher, though, as a really good noob picks up yet another sniper rifle for Infamous top gold. We got Ogre 2 on your screen, the 4-time national champion, looking for another tournament win here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Ogre 2 spotting APG going under the base with his team. Roy was looking to finish that kill, but APG able to evade away. And now it seems as Infamous builds a 7-kill lead, well now 6-kill lead. They're in a very commanding position, especially with the top gold control.
Absolutely, a really good noob is on your monitor. He took out Ogre 2 with that grenade launcher. He lost the sniper though, but his teammate Lethal picked it up right away. Now I'm watching a battle one-on-one between Lethal and Ogre 2. And Lethal is going to get help from Blaze. Blaze coming in to clutch it. We have Infamous just 3 kills away from taking a huge 2-0 lead against Eon Instinct. Lethal looking across the map, dropping Lunchbox. And now you gotta love the play here from Lethal. Feeling the pressure, he jumps to top middle, looking across. Knows there's a player at the health pack, it's Roy. Roy could not get to that health pack in time. Lethal waiting for him, lines up the no-scopes, misses that shot, but he's just waiting for his teammates to come in on the flank. But check out the scoreboard. Instinct just 4 kills behind. They could make a run here, but I see all of Infamous charging it, and a really good noob is gonna get it. He's fired up, talking trash. Infamous now leads 2-0 against Instinct on our main stage. The forums are going crazy. My Twitter is buzzing. Chris, we are seeing some incredible Halo out of this blue lineup.
Infamous really showing off some top teamwork, and you look at those kills spread evenly across the board. all members with either 13 or 12 kills. And then on the other side, Ogre 2, +6, dropping with 18 kills. And Roy and Lunchbox each going negative, -7 for Lunch, -2 for Roy. And that's not usually the game you see from these top players.
That's right. Infamous's aggressive playstyle seemed to give Instinct some problems here in our first matchup. The scoreboard, 2 Infamous, Instinct 0. We will be back with game number 3, Capture the Flag, after a word from our sponsors. Welcome back. It's MLG Championship Sunday from Raleigh, North Carolina. Eon Instinct taking on Infamous. Raleigh, let me hear some noise. Do you want to see an Instinct comeback? Do you want to see Infamous take this one? We're going to see if Infamous can take down Instinct in the first of 2 best-of-5 series. They need to beat Instinct twice to walk home as our champions as we head to game number 3, Capture the Flag on Countdown. So Shockwave, I think I have a little bit of history out for you guys out there. Since forming, this is the first time that Instinct has been down 2 games in a series.
Yes, I realized my mistake almost instantly after I said that earlier. But Infamous now making history by being the only team to go up 2 over Instinct. And really good noob, already starting the game off strong, running the flag through the middle, but all 4 members now down for Infamous, and they got to be scared for a counter cap.
Yeah, Pistol's got these rockets already here. Roy running the Infamous's flag across the 2nd level here. Pistol will be able to protect him from any challenges from behind. Roy gets in, dodges all the grenades, and will put in flag cap number 1 after 30 seconds.
Ogre 2 now grabbing the next flag, running it for the double cap, as Pistol is going to be able to guard him with the rockets. All 4 members from Instinct still alive. And this flag cap already looking better and better.
I got your Pistola just roaming the map with these rockets, just keeping an eye on that flag. You see both flags are out. Instinct looking to get the flag recover and then carry the flag from Infamous's base all the way back home. Pistol waiting for Infamous to push in for the return. He spotted a player, got a little greedy, was just about to touch the flag to keep it alive. And now Lethal, after picking up the double kill, will have the rockets to work with. He's instantly taken down by Roy as they trade kills. Chris, what's going on with this Instinct squad? What do you see is their strategy early on here?
They really just started going into the Infamous base, and they know that they want to start applying the pressure that Infamous has been doing to them. Instead of sitting back with the previous games and kind of letting Infamous get away with what they want, I think we're going to see a different Instinct here as they just constantly put pressure on the Infamous base. And they're going to be trying to run flags as fast as they possibly can.
Lunchbox punching people in the face. Dropped the grenade there in the vent. It looks like he will be taken out, though, from behind. And if we could, let's take our screen to a really good noob who is running this flag. Genius read my mind. And now that we got noob running it through the jetpack, APG protecting him. Noob will be taken down inside of his base, but APG is there to clean up the kill and finish off the cap. It's all tied up 1-1 after 2 minutes.
Infamous has just been so impressive, especially with these flag runs. It seems that the map, you know, is in a little bit of a flux. No one has any real sort of control. And then all of a sudden, Infamous starts running the flag as soon as all the members of Instinct start going down, and they just pick up some of these amazing caps this way.
I wish Halo Reach would record how many flag caps or how many flag grabs you've had in a game, because it feels like all 4 members of this Infamous team are willing to jump, dive bomb on the flag, bait each other, let that guy die, and then finish off the capture. But here we're seeing some nice capture work here from Instinct. They're now up 2-1. But here comes Infamous, Chris. We got APG running the flag 2nd level. The only guy in position to stop APG there was the sniper position at the very bottom of the map, and that was Roy, who is now up top going to the blue vent.
And a clutch play by Roy for just being able to hit APG, not allowing him to get there as he takes Blaze's face up top. And Roy, I think, effectively stopped that cap, because if he had missed that sniper shot, APG would have been able to get out into the middle, and this possibly looking for like a cap for Instinct. But we got to think APG, yes, with the rockets here, this is a little bit dangerous now.
Yeah, 3 members up here for Infamous, one of them being APG, who had those rockets, taking minimal damage from the rocket and finishing his kill with the beatdown.
Riot Noob now with the flag. No, he gets taken down. as Infamous was about to start making a run. But we're going to see Instinct instead try to do the objective dilemma, pull the flag by Ogre 2. And APG just kind of sitting tight right here, just waiting to get a few free kills.
Yeah, he was actually watching his teammate's screen. It looked like that was Lethal who charged Ogre 2. Ogre 2 beat him down, but APG cleaned up the kill, and you see APG dying bottom middle. Pistol knows those rockets are out on the floor. He wants to touch them. Meanwhile, Roy is going to be pushing in with flag number 3 here as he gets into his base. He goes for a melee, but he's going to be cleaned up by the sniper kills here from Blaze. This is just what we've seen in the past from Blaze at the Combines. Lunchbox going off, but he's going to trade kills. So back and forth battles. Instinct up 2-1 though after 4 minutes and 15 seconds, but they're not going to be able to convert that flag.
Really clutch play there by Infamous. Lethal sniping from across the map and Blaze getting the flag return after pulling it and throwing it out. But it doesn't matter. Instinct with Roy's coming right back and they're running another flag. And I think I don't see anyone. Oh, a really good noob maybe coming up clutch again.
Big double for Noob, stopping the flag momentarily. Grenades come in, but not before the third flag is scored here for Instinct. So Instinct really showing some life here on Countdown CTF. Now remember, this is the game tech. They lost to Straight Rippin', their first loss of the entire tournament. But so far, it looks like they have their stuff together. They are really playing well, and they're taking advantage of the opportunities. Even though Infamous has had the power weapon control, it looks like Instinct is still able to convert more objective work.
Instinct doing just a great job running this flags. And I think the key for that is the fact that they're staying on the second level. We haven't seen Instinct very much go up to that top third level and out of the fight. Instead, they're staying together in a giant group, making sure that they're all together in the case of a giant team fight.
There you see the flag being put in from our third-person point of view. Ogre 2 will make that flag cap. Instinct just now one flag away. Check out a really good noob trying to do the jetpack flag run. Tossing it up to himself. He gets it in the front of the base. And now it is a 4-2 game. Great flag run there by Noob.
Ryan Noob showing off of his skill with the jetpack. You've seen him do it a few times this event. Use the jetpack with the flag to get it up. But they only have 2 flags. Instinct's been dominating this game from start to finish. And one of the main reasons they got that cap, they got all 4 members of Instinct down at the same time. And it's almost like that's what they have to be able to do to get a flag cap.
We have Lethal up here on your monitor looking across. He's got Ogre 2 coming through the window. Unable to connect on those 2 sniper shots, and the game really coming to a standstill here. It looks like Lunchbox is able to get outside and pick up these rockets, but they're not able to hold on to them. I love the aggressive play here. We just saw a really good noob drop down, take down Lunchbox, pick up a double kill as he was able to fire off 1 rocket. Lethal picks up a big kill with the sniper, and now we got Lethal running a flag here around the second level. Very quickly, he is finally going to be cleaned up by a grenade headshot there by Roy. Roy trying to get the flag return. He is charged. APG hitting him with the flag. His teammate that is a really good noob charging in there. He will keep this flag alive, gets it back to his base. Lethal watching the big door, and here we go. Blaze is going to continue this flag. 4 members from Infamous touching the flag already. It's in the base, but we got a return here from Instinct. Ogre 2 trying to get clutch. Really good noob getting the return, and he's going to put it in.
Ryan
get it.
Ryan Noob making a better play, I think, because he saw that the flag was about to return. He cared a little bit more about getting that his own flag, possibly staying alive. Unfortunately, he was the only one left alive. And Instinct getting the flag return, and now all 3 or 4 members of them in the Infamous base. Infamous has to be careful.
A really good noob tossing out the red flag once again belonging to Instinct. He will be carrying that around the second level. Blaze is picking up a nice assassination, slapping the bodies there on Ogre 2. And a really good noob now is going to be able to put in flag number 3, or is he? He is taken down at the flag. Countdown, so hard to follow, but guys, we're doing our best. It looks like that was finally going to be Lethal to put that one in. APG is fighting on Big Door, and it looks like he's immediately going right back to the Instinct flag, where he will be met by Lunchbox, who is inside the base.
Right now picking up the Infamous flag. He's going to be running at second level. You see Ola right there trying to defend his own flag as it's out, and Roy now taken down. That's 2 dead. 4 Instinct and Infamous, all 4 alive, and they're pushing now into the Instinct base.
4-3. I got your Pistol up on your screen. Pistol versus Blaze, and Blaze will go down to Pistol's DMR. And Pistol, with that evade, is moving very quickly to the top of the map. What is Instinct trying to set up here for?
Instinct just looking around. These rockets are actually going to be coming up in about 15 seconds now. And I think Instinct's just kind of sitting near the back, waiting for these rockets, knowing that this is probably going to be their best chance once they get them to get a flag run.
Great job by Pistola, dropping down to pick up the assassination. Now going right back outside, looking for these rockets. Amazing timing by Coach Towie there, getting Pistola in position. But Pistola's got to go huge here. He's got Infamous running the flags, and he will take down Rhino, but 3 members from Infamous still up, while only 2 of his teammates are alive.
Pistola doesn't even care. He's going in, gets awesome rockets, and ends up cleaning up 3 members of Infamous, and now you can see as he's going to be invading into the jetpack room with Lunchbox, and they're going to be looking to grab this flag and again take it to level 2.
Pistola looking untouchable with that evade. Charging a player will finally be cleaned up by Blaze. Blaze will end his 6-kill spree. And we are watching now as Lethal, though, is working with APG. They're trying to get inside the Instinct basin. Chris, every single flag we've seen so far has been run out the front door, then through the evade, and then taken through their jetpack.
And it just seems that that route is the absolute safest. It also allows for your teammates to be able to help you out, get to the flag fast, and get touches on it. And both these teams seem to know exactly what the other one's doing. They both know that that's the route that each of them are going to be taking. And we've just seen a lot of intense battles there at that evade.
4-3, Pistola picking up the headshot, now doubling back to help out his teammate pick up a 2nd kill. We have 2 down for Infamous, a really good noob, and APG trying to work together on the back ramps. APG finishing off the kill with the sniper rifle, and now we got APG set up on the 2nd level looking for the Instinct spawners.
Instinct outside right now. They're going to be up top, but he is taken down. APG just creeping, almost hitting that headshot.
Lunchbox felt it, did the crouch, dodging the sniper shot, and APG really just playing base defense here. He's looking for Lunchbox, spots an Ogre 2 on the floor, just barely whipping to the left, hits Ogre 2 once, looked like a headshot, does clean it up with the DMR.
Smart play, bringing out the DMR as soon as he gets the shot, not wasting another sniper bullet and allowing Ogre 2 to get hits, making sure that he picks up that easy kill.
4 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation time. This was a sprinting free-for-all at the start. Now both teams starting to slow down and set up for the power weapons. And you got the big killing spree for the double kill from APG. Blaze is going to be pushing in to finish another kill with Lethal. And I think we're going to see Roy have to fight a 2-on-1 situation here as Blaze and Lethal are pushing in very aggressively.
Infamous, though, has a flank, is another member coming from behind, big garage door. And it seems that Infamous is going to be running us out through the front again. Roy with a good assassination, but they need to be careful. Instinct only 2 alive.
APG is going to distract while a really good noob with red health, no shield will be running in flag number 4. He gets it to the base, and there it is. It's all tied up at 4. Infamous 1 game away from forcing a final game 5 here in our championship match.
Infamous picking up the incredible slays right there. They knew that they needed to get a few extra kills in order to run that flag out. And now we see the rockets pop right in front of Ogre 2, and Pistola now picking up those rockets. And it seems that Instinct right now is going to try to take control of the top level and then work their way down to the mid.
Final best of 5, excuse me there. Lethal chasing down Roy, who is trying to run his flag. He is met by the rocket from I Got Your Pistola after picking up the double kill. Pistola is going to try and rally this flag back to his base. Spots an Infamous member trying to pull the Instinct flag out through that front window. So 3 straight kills for Pistola before being cleaned up. Lethal stopping him from running that flag. Blaze has the sniper on the top of the map. And now it is all about defense here as Instinct is trying so hard to get to that flag.
Infamous trying so hard to try and get that flag returned, but Lunchbox doing a great job getting it into his jetpack. And it looks like they may be able to get the return. Oh no, their flag is falling bottom middle. They need to go down there and possibly return it as Infamous is going to be grabbing it and now trying to run it away.
One of the most frantic times for a flag runner. You have no idea where your opponent is charging you from. You want to do as much damage, but you also can't allow them to sneak in and get the easy run. APG knows I'm about to die, might as well leave the flag out in the open at the bottom, which will force Instinct to charge out for the return. We are seeing the return here. The flag's being run, and it looks like a really good noob once again will touch the flag. So both flags returning in that situation. A really good noob does get the flag touch, but neither flag will be scored.
So intense right there. Both the players, probably hearts have been pounding. Infamous thinking that they might have been able to get a quick cap and gotten that last cap for the first series victory. And now we see his Ogre 2 running into his own base, playing a little bit of defense. This has been some incredible back and forth action.
Ogre 2 is slaughtered. Looks like we had Infamous trying to touch the flag, but the Instinct team shot was too strong. Lunchbox picking up the double. The last player alive from Infamous is in the position up top, jumping down to the big door. Roy is there to double team him with I Got Your Pistola. And Ogre 2 will now be grabbing this flag and running a big door if he can get the kill on Lethal.
2 down for Instinct, only 1 down for Infamous. And Infamous now moving into the Instinct base. A really good noob once again is looking to pick this flag up and take advantage of a momentary greater number situation. You can see the rest of his teammates down there with him in mid-level, and Ryan will be taken to the flag where Instinct grabbed it to delay the flag cap.
Ryan Noob now jumping in from the health pack spots. 2 players from Instinct who are going for the return. Lethal finishing off 1 player. The flag's still alive. Lethal unable to get his own flag returned as Roy is now going to be running this through the 2nd level.
Roy goes down and Lethal now charging into Lunchbox. Gets some help from APG, and this could be
a really good noob. Just touched the Instinct flag once again.
Is he running it?
He's not. He went back up top. The Rockets were up top. I believe they just flew off the map as Blaze blew himself up. And a really good noob getting fired up after that big kill on Ogre 2.
Now we've hit the 15-minute mark. Although we were already pretty much in sudden death, both these teams have been fighting for another cap for the last 5, 6, 7, maybe even 7 minutes. This last flag cap just not being able to come because both teams playing such incredible defense and coming up so clutch right at the end.
Now this sudden death is official. You see Chris, that is Blaze, using the P shooter to drop the shield, trying to clean up the kills with the DMR. He's got to be careful because I Got Your Pistola has the Rockets, and Roy is running the 5th and final flag through the middle of the map. He will go down Pistola, trying to keep this flag alive. He's got the Rockets on his back there, all out, so it's all about the DMR. He has to charge back out of APG. A really good noob will get the return. This game will continue.
Just ridiculous flag return after flag return, Chris. Just when you think a team's going to be able to move it in, you see players from the other team just stream in, grabbing the flag and throwing it out. And I would love to say both of these teams are playing conservative. They don't want to give up a flag cap. But both these teams playing incredibly aggressive. Just some incredibly clutch plays happening from both sides.
So much charging going on in this game type, so much sprinting around the map, so many flags being touched in this game type. Have to give huge props to our Switcher genius for keeping up with all the action. You got Roy on your screen. He's going up top. Meanwhile, Lethal is pulling a flag 2nd level. At the same time, I Got Your Pistola was grabbing a flag. Actually, that was Lunchbox, excuse me. So both flags are out. Will Infamous be able to get the return and keep this flag alive?
Ryan moving the flag down underneath, but Roy coming up huge. Almost getting the triple. He's going to have to chase this flag guy down.
Tosses it up. The flag drops down. Roy hits him with the no-scope. He's going for the return. Roy clutching it at the end once again, and you see Instinct on the counter cap opportunity. Lunchbox taking around the middle horseshoe. He gets it into the base. Game over. Blaze doing everything he could to get the flag up top in his base, but Roy will shut him down with the sniper, securing the win for Instinct here on our main stage. Taking a look at the stats, I Got Your Pistola dropping 37 kills, only 28 deaths, a positive 10 ratio on the other side. APG with 36 kills. Chris, that game had a ton of kills, but more importantly, there was non-stop objective action.
You're right, Chris. I wish we had the stat for flag pools because there probably had to be at least 20 from each side that game. And most importantly, these players coming up so clutch right at the end. We saw that last flag taking forever to go in because every single time it would go all the way back to the opponent's base, and then the team would come up clutch, get the returns, the flag would go back to each other's bases. And you know what? They're just setting it up for an amazing game 4.
Absolutely. So after 3 games, Infamous leads against Eon Instinct on our main stage 2-1. We'll be back with game number 4 after this.